Today we're going to read the 5-minute Star Wars stories by Disney and Lucas Press. So we're going to go to the table of contents. So previously we read The Race to the Finish Line. Today we're going to read the Yoda and the Count. Okay, here we read Star Wars Attack of the Clones, Yoda and the Count. Jedi Master Yoda was one of the leaders of the Jedi Order. He was wise and knew many things. Above all, Yoda believed in the Force. But now Yoda sensed a great disturbance in the Force. Count Dakota, Yoda's older apprentice, was trying to raise an army against Yoda and the other Jedi Knights. The Jedi search for Dooku led them to the planet Geonosis. A great battle broke out, and Dooku tried to escape. But Yoda's companions, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, raced after him. Yoda sensed the presence of his powerful old apprentice and followed the two young Jedi to a small hangar near bay far away from the battle. When Yoda entered the hangar, he saw Obi-Wan and Anakin hurt on the ground. Standing over them was the evil Count Dooku. Count Dooku glared at Jedi. Master Yoda, he said. Count Dooku, Yoda said. He knew that he had to stop Dooku to protect his two friends. He also knew that there was still a chance to stop the battle on Geonosis before it became a war. You have interfered with our affairs for the last time, Dooku said, as he used the Force to rip objects off the wall, then throw them straight at Yoda. Okay, so here we have a question. Says, let me see. What do you think Count Dooku will do after he takes down Yoda? So yeah, here's just a prediction you may have about Count Dooku. So we'll give 15 seconds. Five more seconds. Okay. Back to the story. But Yoda knew Dooku's tricks and was prepared. He used the Force to swap Dooku's missiles aside. Frustrated, Dooku tried to bring the ceiling down on the small Jedi Master, but Yoda was too strong for him. He pushed the rocks away. Powerful you have become, Dooku, Master Yoda told the Count. I have become more powerful than any Jedi, even you, Dooku replied. With that, the Count raised his hands and shot Force lightning at his old Jedi Master. But Yoda refused to be afraid. He used the Force to bend the lightning up and away from him. Count Dooku could only watch in astonishment. He tried again, but this time Yoda closed his fist around the lightning until it disappeared. Much to learn you still have, Yoda told Count Dooku. It is obviously that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skill with a lightsaber, the Count said as he raised his red lightsaber. Yoda called his own to his hand. Its green blade glowed as he lifted to the fight Count Dooku. So here's our next one, comprehension question. Why did Count Dooku choose to use skill, then knowledge? Okay. So yeah, here's a question. So yeah, 15 seconds, I guess. 5 more seconds. Okay. Back to the story once again. It is obvious that this okay, we already read that. Yoda and Count Dooku leapt across the room at each other. Their lightsabers cut through the air. Yoda circled around the Count, his blade flying away one step ahead of Dooku's. The two blades crackled against each other, and Yoda forced Count Dooku back. And Count was amazed as Yoda jumped high across the hangar to land smoothly back down in front of him. Dooku realized he wasn't powerful enough to beat Yoda. "Fought well you have, my old Padawan," Yoda told the Count. "This is just the beginning," Dooku said, and then he smiled because he had discovered a way to win the fight. Count Dooku raised his hand and a huge tower began to crash down towards the defenseless Obi-Wan and Anakin. Count Dooku gave Yoda the choice between capturing him and saving the lives of his fellow Jedi. For Yoda, there was no choice. He dropped his lightsaber and raised both hands to stop the column from falling on his friends. He could sense Count Dooku escaping to his ship. There was now no chance for peace, but Yoda first trusted in the Force. Count Dooku thought that the dark side was a shortcut to victory, but Yoda knew that the Count's victory would not last long. The Force was more powerful than Dooku could even imagine, and with it Yoda and his friends would one day defeat the dark side. So here is our last question. Why was okay. Why was this fight important? So yeah, think about that for, I don't know, 10 seconds. Okay, and then now think of what would happen if he rather chose to capture Count Dooku. So yeah, what would happen if Yoda rather choose to capture Count Dooku than saving his friends? So yeah, think about that for, I don't know, 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. So as we answered, we have activity to do today. Activity is, so yeah, come up with a way what would happen if Yoda captured Count Dooku. So yeah, maybe you don't need a paper for this, but you need just something. So yeah, I think if he rather choose Count Dooku, he probably maybe get captured by the other clones, and he might take power over him. Because even though he wasn't strong, he still had clones that could help him. But Yoda could still persevere. But still, friends mean more than just defeating a bad guy. And that's what would happen. So yeah, you could just come up with a way what would happen, or you could see how would it affect his friends. And yeah.